forecast.
All right, Dylan Robichaud joining us this afternoon, clearly keeping a close eye on Hurricane Michael right now. What are we working with?
Right, so as we speak, the eye wall is actually beginning to move ashore. So this is go time, the worst of the wind now moving in. This is a live view from Bradenton Beach, Florida here, which is actually a ways away from where the center of the storm is going to pass by. But it just shows how that storm stirring up the ocean can really have that influence on beaches far, far away. Of course, you can... the visibility is a little bit rough there, probably a little bit of mist there on the camera, but you get the general point. Something cool. Let's go ahead. We're going to put on the visible satellite imagery. I really want to show you something interesting. Here's a look at our storm. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to stop it right here. And as we kind of zoom in, you can see from the top of the clouds right down to the ocean pretty much. And right around here, this is where you got all that convection where the clouds really bubble up and where you can get a lot of that rising air, and then that's where the strongest winds generally are. Zooming in, again, we got a mess. Like I've been preaching, Panama City is at ground zero. This is where we are expecting the worst of it to come, and the outer eye wall bands just now beginning to make it ashore here, and this is going to be a very dangerous situation. Conditions going to go downhill. They're going to go down here in a hurry as that storm rolls ashore. And it's moving at about 15 miles per hour. So over the next few hours, that wind is just going to continue to just pound along the panhandle of Florida. Now, as we take a look at the future tracker, right now we got a Category 4 hurricane, almost a Category 5, wind sustained at 150 miles per hour. As we project this into the future, once it gets ashore, it doesn't weaken right away. Sure, we do get a little bit of weakening, but even when it gets into Georgia, we're still talking about a hurricane, and there are hurricane warnings for parts of Georgia, and then a lot of heavy rainfall up along the Carolinas where they just don't need it after everything that they got from Florence. Back at home for today, we actually had pretty good weather out there, and this morning we had a lot of cloud cover. You can see out there on the Creed Tower Cam. Give the cloud cover another 1 to 2 hours, and it'll be long gone. We're going to be looking at improving weather conditions here as we see the clouds kind of mixing on out. This is how much rainfall we got, 1.23 inches. We actually got a little bit more than that. This is only since midnight, so probably tack on a little bit more to that, probably closer to 2 inches. Radar, the rain is long gone. You probably can ditch that umbrella. And as we kind of extend our view up to the north, we got a northwesterly wind. Guess what a north wind does for us? It brings in cooler air. We're going to get a taste of that fall-like weather here as we head through tomorrow. And even Dallas right now, 64 degrees. Compare that to 76 at the Monroe Regional Airport. So it's going to be absolutely delightful here as we head toward the future. Here's our setup. The pattern, cold front going to move off to the east. We're going to get strong high pressure building in. That high pressure going to park itself just to our north, and that's going to lead to really, really good weather here as we head toward the future. Take a look at tonight's overnight low. 58 degrees. I can't remember the last time that we had an overnight temperature of 58. So the good weather that we've been hoping for is going to arrive, and it's going to come tonight and tomorrow, giving tomorrow a 10 out of 10. 78 degrees, low humidity, a lot of sunshine here. So good weather here in the arc limits. That nice weather going to stick around as we head through the weekend as well. Saturday looking at 78 degrees. Sunday, a little bit of a weak cool front is going to roll on through. Monday and Tuesday, bright blue skies. And take a look at that morning temperature on Tuesday. 48. That's a little bit chilly, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but man, it just goes to show that fall weather is finally here, man.
October, a big swing month too, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a warm up at some point, but you know how it goes.
Yeah, all right, thank you, Dylan. Here's what's coming up today on Mr. Food. What's the